אוקיי, בדרך כלל אני לא מתחיל כזה מאוחר בקונטקסט של הזמן, אבל היום יוצא קצת שינויים קטנים. אבל זה לא משנה. בכל מקרה, בוא נחזור לאייס אטרני טרילוגי. בואי, מה היה פעם קודמת? היה את האינבסטיגיישן של היום השני בטרבל פיקטופ. אם אני לא טועה זה הכל. אז בואו נחזור למשחק. בדצמבר 941, דיסטריקט קורט דפנדד לובי 5. או בוי. אוקיי. קדימה. בוא נקווה שאני אצליח לזכור דברים מספיק טוב. מה? השגתי. אוקיי. הסדר פה הוא קצת מוזר, באמת. לי זה מרגיש שכל הזמן יש את הסדר שאמור להיות לי, ואז אחר כך יש את הסדר שהמשחק מראה לי, שכאילו, what the fuck? צריך להבין מה מימו על הכל. אוקיי. קוף, ליאון. האוטופסי. זה. אוקיי. אוקיי. פגשנו את אקרו ושמענו על באט. כן, אוקיי. אוקיי, בוא ניגש עכשיו לגיימפליי. עם voice acting, כי כמובן. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up on it. מה מזה? Oh! Regina! Okay. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. Regina! How fabulous, my sweet pie princess. You came to watch my performance today? Of course I did. Mo told me that I should come and watch this. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will I put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? Oh, it's not that kind of show. Is it alright, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweet pie princess doesn't, Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. But now just remember the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different. Don't you think, Nick? Well, Mo. Okay. Mo. Of the morning for you. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in a legal limbo. Hello, can you go? Mo. Top of the morning to you, governor. Top of the morning. Jacksepticeye, if I'm misunderstood. Okay, that's that's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets of the war, but then again, worms lack higher brain functions. Here, Max, for your present. Have some milk.
מה יש אם כולם נותנים למקס חלב?
Oh my!
Thanks.
So, how are you today, right?
Well, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit.
You mean Acro?
Huh? You think he did it?
Be careful! He's used to putting us up on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare.
If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you going to do then, Nick? I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. אוקיי, אז פשוט לא לעשות פרסים. פשוט לעשות פרזנט עם כל מה שיש לי. או באמת לעשות פרסים מתי שלא ידוע שום דבר. Interesting. Today we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Akron to the truth. Okay, pashut objections, okay. You're right. It's gonna be tough.
Anyways, we want to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
You want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her to court today.
What's that supposed to mean?
You need to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars.
Ooh. Okay. District Court defendant courtroom star. Oh boy. בוא ניגש לזה. המון זמן לא הייתי פה, האמת. בוא ניגש. Evidence. Pure evidence.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or should I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. Blah.
Right. Had a feeling something like this would come up.
Due to this provision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present, if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Poor Gumshoe. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand.
Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the corner tightrope. Come on. Acro. Oh boy. Name and occupation.
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at a very big circus.
Where were you the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look up at the map, you will see that the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the third floor. The crime scene was below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay.
Okay, what I witnessed.
It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting on my bed. Around that time, I heard a loud thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming.
This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need to add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to fill the foolish sadness of sad. Oh my God, אני לא רגיל לשפה הזאתי. מי באופן ריאליסטי אשכרה מדבר ככה? A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix, right? Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did. Mr. Wright, a problem with the witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination. אוקיי, אז אין שאני חייב להכניס את אקרו כהקולפרט. It's just after 10, I was resting on my bed. Another time I heard a thump outside the window. Then a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. Are you sure it was a human? Bro. Could be a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure. Oh! Oh, okay. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible. Have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix, right? Just avoid the truth and only the truth. Just as if we were there with you that night. I believe it was a human. No, just straight from his testimony. I wonder if Acro's statement jives with the facts. And clue. Well, Mr. Wright. Nothing, Your Honor. Don't give a clear contradiction. I should treat lightly. Okay. Okay, אז אני יודע מה זה. אז אני יודע מה החוקיה פה, אני צריך לעשות פרס, ואז אחר כך מתי שיהיה לא יהיה לוג'יק עם האבידנס, אז אחר כך להגיד שיש contradiction. שאם כבר מדברים על זה, אז עדיף לחדד על זה. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window? The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there's only enough light for me to see out the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk cap, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. A silk hat at all, man! A silk hat! I'm convinced that person I saw was Max Galactica. More person, the less result I seem to get. Maybe there was something fishy about his latest testimony. אני אעשה סיפור כי אני מאמין על הסילק hat. There's a contradiction. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony I was just given. Objection! If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? A silk hat! You could have seen the exact same thing most saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat.
What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as it flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down on your window that night. That would have been quite difficult, considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside the window was tough enough challenge for me. That's a shame, because if you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene... That's the ringmaster's hat, right? Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, it is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max has 2 silk hats? No, this is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica. Which means, Acro, and yet you've been fibbing on the stand. Oh my god. What? Oh, shove! As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. You okay, Nick? Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up. How about this, Wright? I would cause this person to commit perjury in this court today. Acro is the real culprit. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion? Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Oh boy. It's alright. Are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. Seem to have learned how to try to grab an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the audience with smoke and mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book. Really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. זה בגלל שהוא רגיל לזה כבר. He's staying rather calm and collected. What the fuck? Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I really didn't need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But despite accusing me of a murder of all things? See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear the accused is the accusation is ludicrous. Oh, was that true? She's right. I had to pick on the heart. To disable the heartless group. No, that was because you're a fucking culprit. Except, bro. See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to derp up a support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. What did I do for this little game? I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Akro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a counter to this as well? I can see the defense now. Akro had an accomplice! What do you say to this, Mr. Phoenix? Mr. Wright? Did Akro have an accomplice? Accomplice?
ג'ינה לא יודעת את האמת, מו היה בחדר שלו, מקס הוא הנאשם, ובן וטרילו היו בפלאזה. לא. זה גם משהו שבנקמה רצתה בעצם שיקרה, אז מה יגיד לא? Of course he did it. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Not this time, Von Karma. What? You're not going to sucker me into this one. Are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Aquaplan committed this murder all by himself. משהו גם כמה רצתה. Get fucked. Oi! What are you getting at? Hey, you keep them on their toes, Nick. Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Aqua murdered Russell Berry. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed. Right. Now let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness is the killer. Then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, where exactly was Mr. Dingley? בחדר שלו. He was obviously here the entire time. That's Acro's room. Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro did leave his room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingley? It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering that what you have proved is impossible, yes, that's it. Impossible? Mr. Wright? Yes, Ron? As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he was in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You've got a point. It seems you have forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mel said I saw Max, didn't he? But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously cannot wear Max's costume. How did he do it? That's the next course of this legal buffet. Careful, Nick. You mess up here. She's right, I can't mess up here. Got to give this one serious thought. Give this one some serious thought. Shouldn't Acro kill the ringmaster? And he did while he was in his room, no doubt about it. Time to enlighten us on how Mr. Dingley committed the crime, Mr. Wright. How? והלוג'יק זה שמו ראה את מקס. אבל מצד אחר יש גם סיבה לזה, לבוס, שנעלם.
כן, זה חייב להיות קשור לבוס. זה חייב להיות קשור לזה. איכשהו. Present evidence. I'm going to present some evidence. So what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Bear? Oh, but Mao השתמש. Okay, זה easy. What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust? It's got a large bust because it's a life-size. Because it is life-sized. It is also very, very heavy. Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a 3-story window. Oh boy. See? This is how Aqua was able to kill the Ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's amble bust. Or. They're saying that the bust fell onto the Ringmaster? That was a simple crime. Even if he was stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
Objection!
How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible!
Objection!
Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bust. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro! Can't get it. Oh my god! I wonder what would you say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony, you say? Well, karma. She's just using the system as a ruse to stall for time.
Objection!
There's absolutely no need for such testimony.
Objection!
The defense has its version of the matter. The prosecution has the right to respond. The defense's objections over bruh. Can you see things my way? Once in a while. Start dangling. Well, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we can request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. That woman will sink to any level to win a case. Oh, for fuck's sakes. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bus. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could exert that kind of force on my lower body. It makes it impossible for me to have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. Thus, it will be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him, don't you think? I have no doubts in regards to this witness's testimony. It was impossible for him to lift the bust and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention that he could not have known the location of the Ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I would still like to proceed
my cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. Can't let her get to me. Got to focus. I could have lifted something like the bust. Strong body, upper body strength. After lifting the bust and looking out the window is impossible. There's no way I could accept the exerted force and lower body. It makes it impossible for me to know the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus it would be unrealistic to jump the bust, don't you think? מה שאני חושב עליו זה הקופסה. ליטרלי, מה שאני חושב עליו זה הקופסה. מה שאני יכול לחשוב עליו זה הקופסה. הצורה שבה הגופה שוכבת על הקופסה היא פשוט מוזר. Why does it would be impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see below the window. Thus, there's no way that I would know the location of the ringmaster's head. I suppose you got a point. Hey, Nick. Huh? What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think of it sort of like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. That does make sense. If only I could prove it somehow. That's why I knew the location of the ringmaster's head by looking down. להוכיח את הלוקיישן מבלי להסתכל בחלון. I think I've already explained stuff sufficiently. אם אומרים בעצם לשאלה את הצורה של החשיבה, זה חייב להיות איזה קופסה. אני חייב להיות איזה קופסה. אוקיי! Acro! You didn't really need to lean out of the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, may I add? You're silly hinting. I think this is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling! How about you show us some evidence? But it's such a good job hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe we should take a look at this. The key point here is the wooden box. Same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over? The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? When Ben and company saw the remaster, they didn't see him holding the box. Which means that this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit, your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means that the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean the bust were to fall and the point marked out by the wooden box
There will be no way that it could miss the head of the ringmaster. No! My God. This is unbelievable. Finally, some of these loose ends will start tying themselves up. Now I just gotta keep going, and there's only one way to go from here. Forward. But the next question I have is, who placed a wooden box at the sea? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Oh. Why would they be so sensitive, Mr. Fixer? Oh, what the fuck? The ringmaster could have left it for could have been anywhere when the box was lifted. That's why the box was so specially made. Specially made? Indeed. Had the most particular feature. The weight. The box has a remarkable weight. Weight? According to the court records, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this one box would have required... Oh, I see. I will have to squat down and then lift up with their own body, wouldn't you say? That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. The box also has carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That's correct. To lift the box, you have to squat down. Which means that no matter where you are, your head will be in approximately the same place. Fool! Wow. Acro? The fuck? Does it even bother to listen to me anymore? I've heard of what you had to say. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? I remember. Zayab Marks. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table, the table in the cafeteria. Now what happened to it? I want you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah, that means... You understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to jump the bust from my room. However, how would I have gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room? You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that! Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Ah! Tell us exactly how the waiters would have carried the bust from the cafeteria. Yep, definitely have a problem here. This is no place to get perplexed. Got to get my wits about me and prove how things happen once and for all. Right, Mr. Hart, right? Let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bust from the cafeteria back to his room? איך זה הגיע מהקפיטריה לאקרו? Oh! Perfect. כן, זה הכי גני. A monkey? Everyone knows money. You have shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when you stole the ventriloquist's ring.
are you saying that the witness had a monkey to steal the bust?
Of course they didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own. And then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room?
Objection! But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny.
Objection!
Maybe we should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. Oh, it was a very nice card he's holding. Can a coffee miler? Yes, and they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Yeah! Acro! Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bust back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'll be on the market for a new roommate.
Oi, so Miss Von Karma, where's the bust in question at this moment? I don't know. I'm searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then?
Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon.
Wait! And you mean this bust was the murder weapon, but purely by accident?
It's possible. Maybe Aqua saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Wow. Anyway, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, that it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer.
Moron!
Starlight's argument was so circular. I'm still a bit dizzy, however. His argument does hold water. There is no denying that. Ow!
That's it for some bamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney.
Fraud?
You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix, right?
And what is that?
You should know. You forgot that your fraud of magical client was spotted at the scene of the crime.
Ah! My God.
There's no reason to doubt the clown's testimony.
That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright?
Nick, don't let her beat you up down.
Well, this is my chance to turn this trial around.
When the murder occurred, there were only 2 people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. And to this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw?
זה גם מסביר את הלוג'יק בנוגע לכובע. Wow!
I asked who was the other person Mo saw at the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question.
Objection!
En quantière, mon frère. What the fuck? It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said that he saw Max's silhouette. But he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. How is that possible? It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's boss.
Objection!
What are you talking about? Are you trying using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak.
There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one of the cards in the bust's hands.
Idiot! Who in the right mind would put the cloak on a bust?
It doesn't matter who put it on a bust. Just do it, Madam's right. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance these days, don't you agree? Oh, caught me. Let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That's a berry. כי הוא האחד שלבש את הבגדים של מקס.
Fool! Him?
Saying was the victim himself, Russell Berry? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust?
Place the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright?
Explain yourself! Hey, do you really have to handle all the... Do you really have a handle on all this?
I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. There's really only one picture I can paint anyway. Alright, so you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. Avery stood up to lower the room box onto the scene. Then he attached the rope to the bust, and dangled the bust out of the bedroom, out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's clothes, Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than the ventriloquist tennis puppet, Benetrillo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. And that's when Ackler took the chance and released the rope. Now this is when the magic happens. The very instant that the bust hit the victim, Ma?
You were just a second there, Mr. Phoenix, right? As much as you try, as much as you scheme, that just isn't true. It can't be.
It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. The circus isn't over yet.
What?
The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up was snatched into the bust. That impact also caused the sound of a sudden witness heard, prompting him to take a look. The witness was of course, Lawrence Mo Curls, the clown. When Mo looked out of his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. Now, having completed the crime, Ackler naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that most of the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because, in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out of the window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be. What the fuck?
So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it could only have been you.
Bruh.
Mas that logic is it? Acro's been playing mind games with all of us. He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now. So, what now? You grasp with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove that fairy tale is true? Evidence? In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well.
Oh my god, master.
So right, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see the some evidence? Nick, I say they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method. But there is still something unusual about Mo's eyewitness account. Unusual? Contradiction, actually. Okay then, use that and get out of this jam. Now talk amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claim. Want hard proof that you have unraveled the tricks to this magic case. Contradiction, Mo? Placed by our crime Regina's pocket on morning of crime. Assault! I want hard proof that you unraveled the trick to this magic case. Mushroom will get a Mo. Especially לתת Mo? אני פשוט אנחש לתת מו, ואם זה לא זז, אני אצטרך לקחת ניחושים. Try again. Bah! I've been silent for 2 more seconds. I would have screamed. Nick, they say they want evidence. Just expand how there can be only one possible murder method. There's just something unusual about Mo. Mario נחשב contradiction to Mo. A bust? Or cover? Oh my god, they are cover? Ugh. The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the club, and the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceeding. Yesterday, there were two contradictions in Mo's testimony. The Soul Cat was one, the White Roses were the other. But the figure just presented explains all of those contradictions. You fool, do you ever shut up? Max's Soul Cat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified that the criminal himself fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the bust's. Makes sense if you look at it that way. And he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of. Objection! Fine, you've got one, but what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what the ventriloquist said in court? He said he witnesses White Roses and Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony doesn't match. The clown said there were no White Roses. I like to try. You try and explain that on the way. Can you do it, Nick? Of course. I can explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the instant when the cloak snapped onto the bus. If the cloak snapped onto the bus, what happened to the White Roses? You get it yet? The cloaks got snapped onto the front of the bus. It means that the White Roses would have ended up on the back of the bus. Ah! Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The White Roses were not visible because they were on the back of the bust. The fuck? What? This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Strike's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while to see where it leads. Let's do it, this Nick. And then maybe one car will finally throw in the towel. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, so much for that theory. It's alright. Do you mind? What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Oh, yes, I did. Is this something making you think that I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why is that? Motive. This witness feels an incredible depth of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Now, with real relation to the circus is well aware of this. Motive. Thus, there's absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. Okay, interesting. Your Honor, I would like to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster in his life up till now. What do we do? There's no doubt that Acro deeply respected the ringmaster. Acro's motive. It seems that this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I'll listen to the rest of Mr. Dingling's testimony after the recess. Bra, recess! School will take 10-minute recess. טוב, זה מה שצריך להמשיך. אני די בטוח שהייתי בסוף אבל. שתיים 17, דיסקורד דפנד לובי 5.
I can't believe it. Acro.
It's pretty shocking, isn't it?
It definitely is. And to think he was always the most straightforward out of the group. Jeebus. My dad hated.
Acro tried to pin the murder on your purpose.
He did? Misa. But I'm not a little nobody, you know.
But you're not, which is kind of the reason why.
Oh! Hey, Gamshu, no? Gamshu! You're gonna ignore me after I went all this trouble to bring you some evidence.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe!
Ah, forget it. Going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways.
No, Detective, I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We've got some really tasty milk.
How about a card trick, Detective? Bruh. Well, if you insist.
Now, how about that evidence you mentioned? What is it?
Here you go.
Huh? This was yesterday in Acro's room.
Yep. And I include the forensic results. Take a look at it later.
Won't Miss Karma be mad that you're doing this?
That's why this is all a secret. Huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, but we're not really allies or anything. But everything that's happening in court up till now has gone according to our plan.
But no. Miss Okoma didn't seem in control of things in there just now.
You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion.
Final plans?
Uh-huh. That reminds me. I've got a message from the prosecutor for you. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. And that's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. Bye, Gumshoe.
What did he mean by that? The very end part. I'm not sure. It was all pretty cryptic to me.
Oh, one more thing.
Don't scare me like that.
Looks like there is a large care package from the circus to the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it out before it spoils.
An entire dairy's worth of milk? For me?
Oh my god. Stein 77 Kultum Stein. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, let's continue from where you left off.
I would like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I would like to get proof from the defense. Proof of what kind of motive Acro would have to commit the crime.
Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony.
Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, you okay? Just do me a favor and don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Ugh.
When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of the very big circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life.
You're such a thoughtful young man. As you heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man be held in such esteem.
You're absolutely right. How could someone think that, Mr. Wright?
Which is why there's no need for a cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. It says save, can you load down bullet support? Of course I'll cross-examine. The defense is alright to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness. Well, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of Berwick Circus was buried the same. I became an acrobat about 9. I had to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was the sole purpose in my life. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ah! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? You have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Or the outward emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix, Wright. You better think hard. Oh my god! No matter how you look at it, there's no evidence this ever taking the victim's life. Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Nick, I had to say it, but I agree with that. I was chased down the truth, but I ended up looking like a jerk. What do you think, Nick? I don't know. The more I cross-examine it, the worse I end up looking in the end. You mean... Get the feeling that this cross-examination was a trap. Yeah, karma's a trap again. Trapatome! My Managi, no need to question him now. There's no need to cross-examine this witness. What's that? Why was the ringmaster murdered? There's no need to delve into that bit of testimony when I know the answer already. Oh. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. I would just like to know, can you provide an example to what Echo on the ringmaster dead? That scarf stained with his blood and a small quantity of pepper. Pepper. Of course I can. Oh, I can't provide. And a motive. לראסל. כאילו 100% יש עוד מוטיב לרג'ינה, אבל לא לראסל. והוא לא... רגע, נראה לי יש לי את זה. אקרו נתן את זה לרג'ינה. נתן את זה לרג'ינה. נתן את זה לרג'ינה. אחר כך כשרג'ינה שמה את זה בקפיטריה, ראסל לקח את זה. ראסל לקח את זה. ואז אחר כך ראסל הלך ללודג'ינג האוס, למקום פה. ראה את הקופסה, ואז אחר כך יש את הפלפל, שזה אותו הדבר מה שיש לבאט, אז המוטיב הוא באט, אבל זה לרג'ינה. אבל בגלל שהוא לא ידע מה קרה מחוץ לחדר שלו, בגלל שהוא לא יודע מה קרה מחוץ לחדר שלו, אז הוא לא ידע בעצם שהוא הרג את ראסל. הוא חשב שהוא הרג את רג'ינה. I can't provide one. Nick? Yeah. I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason that Akro killed the Ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's because Akro had no reason to kill the Ringmaster at all. Ow! Your foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily fool. Von Commodore. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believed it was. This is the real killer, Russell Berry, Ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yes, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro! Didn't plan to kill the Ringmaster at all, did you? The Ringmaster wasn't your target that night. Regina! Boom! CMT! What did you just say? I'm saying that the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the Ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. What? Oi! Bailiff, don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Mr. Wright, wonder what I was trying to do with my core. Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do with his court? Are you attempting to imply Akro was trying to kill someone else? Regina! Regina Berry? This young girl is the Ringmaster's daughter, correct? Akro! You were really aiming for her that night, weren't you?
Objection!
You don't need to answer that. I mean, it's a mean-spirited leading question.
Objection!
You could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to say is you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough! It's alright. Allow me to... Ah! The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Huh? And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Akro wanted to kill Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. That evidence to prove Akro was out to kill this young girl. Later then, Mikkel. Akro, you remember this, don't you? It's a piece of paper that we found inside the Ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat? Akro wrote this note. It's unironically titled to the murderer. Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. Are you saying that he called Russell Berry with that note? Yes, but there's just one little problem. Problem? Akro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the Ringmaster. You mean, it wasn't for the... That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry! Oh my god. Sokosov! סוף. 1, 2, 3, 4, mission complete! Or, Mr. Wright, this theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply but Regina didn't think the note was meant for her. Which is why the morning of the crime she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's well fun. I mean, the remaster saw the note?
That's correct. The remaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the story that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting the bus ולooking בווינדו זה impossible. זה למה הוא לא ידע בעצם שהראסל הזה שנמצא שמה. Acro had no idea who he was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. Got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. And that's when he let the bus fly. My god.
Hey, Nick. Is Regina listening for all this from the audience?
She is. Unfortunately, this is only going to get harsher from here.
I hope Regina can handle it.
Acro wrote this note to Regina.
Objection! Foolish, fool ideas with foolish foolery. You're so foolish they've got me sound like a foolhardy fool. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell us about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place.
Yes? What about that line?
Well, if the ball is right for Regina Berry, it will mean that the note is declaring that Regina Berry is a murderer.
Just don't get it, do you? What did you just say? The remaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza in place of his lovely daughter. Hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded in the note? The incident 6 months ago. I know all about it. An incident occurred 6 months ago. And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time.
Moron!
Wait, are you sure this relates to the present case? Does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start in what happened 6 months ago.
Really, Nick?
I think so.
Well, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. Why was this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note?
And I would certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is going to think I'm bluffing. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually Hapilpil. Oh my god.
What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It isn't a joke at all. It's all the scientific evidence you've asked for. What do you mean? Regarding the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. Was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence is what was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very right, Mr. Pitt. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming that Regina Berry killed someone with a bottle of pepper? Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw.
Objection! Foolish fool would never tires his own foolish ways.
If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? About. Who is this? That is Acro's younger brother.
What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead?
Technically, that's true. However, Bat has been in the coma for 6 months now. That's strange to see how Aqua would feel that his brother is dead. Gina, she did that to him?
Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? Naturally, the prosecution looked into Aqua's brother, Shane Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into his current comatose state.
A lion?
Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. No one understands the command. Moreover, Miss Regina could never do something like that. It's just not in her.
So then what happened to Aqua's brother?
He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's a victim of an accident.
I see.
Now what do we do, Nick? Seems like no one's going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Brett was actually an accident?
It was just an accident.
Suppose it was truly an accident. It's essential that a man knows when to give up, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Possible to improve Miss Berry's involvement in a murder attempt, isn't it?
Instigating a lion to attack. Whoever heard of something like that? At the figure the defense explained, this was conclusive evidence.
Small bar of pepper. A lion. What's their connection?
Ah! What's the matter, Nick?
Figure it out. Well, it was right in front of my nose the entire time. You're on a wait! What is it? The lion biting bed was no accident at all. What?
You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way Regina could ever incite her lion to attack another human being.
She may not incite the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bat Aqua's brother a bat. See? That's just a scarf. Aqua! This scarf is something that bats used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina. There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. Pepper? Pepper. Regina gave this scarf to Bat right before the accident. And she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Wow. Hey, what with the silent treatment? Excuse me, Mr. Wright. Done a good job of figuring a criminal. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? It seems like that judge doesn't seem to get it.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said that the lion seemed to be smiling?
Smiling? The lion was smiling.
Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and he looked like he was smiling.
Oh my god. כבר חוזר, אני צריך רגע לעשות משהו.
אוקיי, חזרתי, מצטער על זה. בוא נקווה שזה לא יקרה יותר. בוא נמשיך. Lions smile? I've never heard of them smiling. However, lions sneeze. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. In reality, he actually did. Well, he actually was a sneeze. He sneezed because all this pepper on this scarf. What? You fool! Got to be kidding me.
Objection!
What's the matter, Miss McCormer? I object. For her objection's sake. Mr. Fixray, this theory, you believe it? You really intend to say that this is how this joke of an accident actually happened? Of course I do, it's the truth. The lions sneezed to the pepper, and that's when Bab lost consciousness. Accidentally lost his breath to this accident. Or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot. Huh. It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling that what I said was true? Acro! You can't be with this? You're confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. How would that problem be? The same problem has always been. Evidence. If a job marks his bust at the top of the ringmaster, where is the evidence that proves that claim? You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon. Or the lack thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon? The boss that the defense claims was used. That were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's body. That will be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Yes, it would be. The boss! Nick, you gotta do something! This is the last step. If I can get this one right, the case is won. זה literally הסוף. Request to search Acro's room. The defense request to search the room of the witness, Ken Dingling. Was it now? It looks like you still haven't figured things out, have you? And now you must know the meaning of Von Karma Total Justice. You mean... Von Karma never leaves anything to chance. We only searched Acro's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Akro will not be here as a witness. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The weather weapon is still unaccounted for. You seems right. The bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, the thick gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise. And we took Akro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. End of story. Just wait a second. Nothing's funny about all this. Looks like you like the final nail to put in my coffin. But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that is relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. Ah! Do something, Nick! Don't let this case slip away! The bust! Where is it now? Where is the bust right now? You're Phoenix, right? You know where the bust is! I'm sure you do! There's not even a single clue! How am I supposed to know where the bust is? Seems this case is coming to a close. That defense's counter-argument look to have fallen short. Thank you for your support. Ah! I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings to an end the cross-examination of this witness. Hold it! Maya! Where is Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. Huh? What? What? How? Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your aide, isn't she? You really have a case to present, Mr. Wright? What? Are you asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait! You can't be serious! Acrobats always have their lives on the lines, don't they? That's how Acro lived his life up till now. Now it's time for us to take a walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well, the defense may proceed. Doesn't have a clue. I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking at the title rope of logic. There's no room for a false step. Sink or swim. The only way through is forward. Don't mind the weapon. Where is Max's bust right now? בקורטרום. זה לא יכול להיות אצל אקרו, זה לא אצל אקרו. בקטאפ היה רואה, זה לא בבקטאפ. כי אחר כך היו אנשים ששמים לב לזה, במיוחד שזה לא בקפיטריה, שזה המקום שלו, אז זה בקורטרום. It's obvious. The boss is inside this very courtroom. It's obviously where? I'll let you pick the location of the bust once and for all. The judge's bench, the prosecutor's bench, the witness stand. But כמה היית אומר מה שהjudge היה שם לב as a witness stand? Akro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off of your wheelchair?
Wow.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you have a pretty big wheelchair because of it. Just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under that blanket. Because it seems to me that it will be really easy to say. Had a bust under there? Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing that you can laugh in your position. However, your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact that the bust is under there. We all know that you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. Well, if she had found a murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. In the only place you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. You fool! How could you? You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Two of them? Miss Princess Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I would like to know. How did you launch the surprise search on my room last night? How did you know to launch the surprise search? There were two pieces of decisive evidence, the cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room and threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know? But the bust, obviously I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try to hide the bust. And the only place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. Miss Von Karma, you had things figured out. You had things all figured out, didn't you? I was completely sucked by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of the court hiding the murder weapon. As though I could escape that. So you got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. Interesting. Well, makes sense now. Believe that Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know, I sure couldn't. Can't believe it. Me make a mistake? Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that. Seems we're finally arrived at the truth. Acro. Yes, Your Honor. Did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. Oh. Maya, shiva musica, Zati! Oh, my bro wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he would tease her. One day, my brother spilled to the pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard he couldn't help himself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it would be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean anything for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times too. But I couldn't just forgive her, no matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never ever being able to understand her. Her brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely that she would laugh innocently when saying it. Too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried.
That's when you decided to do something about Regina.
How dreadful. So, are you saying that you are a victim in all this as well? No, that's not what I mean.
Oh.
I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first, I thought I would kill myself. Then I pardoned of giving myself up. But I couldn't just get up and leave. Just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet.
Oh my god! That got acting emotional! Wow.
This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I am an idiot! Can't believe it! You beat me again! I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus I'd like to declare my verdict.
Not guilty!
Yes!
See, after you dummies. Okay.
Now, Daniel's case. This court is adjourned.
Oh my god. אבל שבע נספקות defendant לא ב5. Fabulous! I have to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this.
Acro, the Remaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh?
That's a good question. And one I don't have the answer to. Maya, congratulations! My only Max, a million of them. Thank you. But with the vibe in this room.
We're just thinking about Acro.
No. You worry about people too much, then you will be like this forever. And never be happy.
Huh?
Oh my god, listen. You've been like this for a while now.
It's all my fault!
Oh my god. Sweet boy.
They're never coming back! No one's gonna stop! Regina, it's right. Tell me something.
What do you want to know, Regina?
Uncle said something right at the end.
Just turn up and leave yet.
That means that Acro is gonna try to get his revenge on me?
I don't think so. לפחות עכשיו, I don't think so. It's not gonna do that to you, Regina.
Are you sure? You're really sure? I can believe that?
Yep. Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore.
It's true. Then I want to see some evidence.
Huh?
But if you're not just making stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. Wanna know you're not just making stuff up about Ackroyd not wanting revenge. אני לא יודע מה להציג פה. Money? So what about this? You understand there's no need to worry. Oh, lying. For fuck's sakes. איפה בכלל עצרתי בטריאל? Oh my god! פה? Oh my god. טוב, אני אעשה סייב. לא ידעתי שזה הולך לקרות! מה אני אגיד שהוא כן רוצה רבנג'? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. ייי, סיימתי את הכיס הפעם. רוצה לעשות את זה בצורה טובה ביותר שאפשר. יופי! Yeah, pause a perfect save spot. Is it trying to get his revenge on me? Nagid, of course. I think that's his plan. But what can you do about it? You did some awful bad things to him. Oh my god. Right, whatever forgive me, will he? Right, it looks like I struck a defiant blow on Regina. Oh, Regina? Okay. רגע. מה נגיד? I don't think so. כי אני באמת לא מאמין לזה. זה? נופ. נופ.
אוקיי. כן, לא נראה שיש שום דבר שאני יכול לעשות בנוגע לזה. באמת לא מאמין שיש שום דבר. לא. לא, אוקיי. For fuck's sake, מה התשובה נכונה פה? 100% I don't think so. להראות את מה מיירד בת? Oh. After they want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again.
Bat! That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught... Uh-huh. I know.
What?
I'll do it. I'll stay back to Bat as long as it takes. Till he opens his eyes, and then he can meet with Acro. Then he can meet Acro again.
That's so sweet of you, Regina.
I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat.
Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. וכנראה שפה זה בעצם אחר כך. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? Sorry about what happened. So whenever you would like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. What a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave it tomorrow. What's going to happen to the circus now? That's the big question. Our ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? I feel he's not here anymore, and everyone is sticking together. The staff, the performers. No one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. What is it? I'll decide that I'll take over as the new ringmaster. I'll turn the circus into the best circus this world has ever seen. The best circus the world has ever seen? Don't laugh. That's quite the goal.
Yeah, I can't wait. And then I guess that changes things.
Huh?
There's only one thing the best circus the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen.
Max. Let's work together and make our circus super fabulous.
What do you say, big guy?
I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina, you're gonna help them out, aren't you?
I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me.
What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? Got to work together to make the very big circus bigger than it's ever been.
No.
Mom's right, sweet boy. Can't be the very big circus without Regina Berry.
Max.
Nick. It seems like everything is going out all right here.
I can't wait to see the best circus the world has ever seen.
We'll send you the most fabulous seats. Will take us a while to get ready. I'm going to order a special whoopee cushion seats. Ha 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 ha. Wow. Oh!
I see. What made the case?
Your story surprised me. Really paid off, just like you would, just like you said you would, sir. You had it all figured out, didn't you?
Me, sir? It was just a theory. If Alka really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. Especially if he was the defense attorney.
You mean Mr. Wright?
Is there? Oh. Of course. Well, detective, my plane is about to leave. But for Mr. Acker's case, you need no worry. My plan to personally stop by the chief prosecutor's office as soon as I get back.
Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you. Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth? Oh my god! Edgeworth חוזר! Aha! Turnabout picked up. A brand new episode has been added. Farewell, my turnabout. Farewell, my turnabout. Now, the moment you will be waiting for. אוקיי, לא עושה את זה. זה יהיה ספוילר לפרק הבא. זה יהיה ספוילר לפרק הבא. Hero of Heroes. אוקיי. זה יהיה ספוילר לפרק הבא. Hero of Heroes. What the? What the fuck? Oh my god. Who's that? Nicholas Salmon. Oh my god, c'est un case sur celebrity! No באמת! Oh my god! זה לפחות דומה מאוד לאייס אטרני קייס 3. כאילו, לא הקייס הזה, אלא הקייס שהיה במשחק הקודם. 20 במאץ' 7-20-42 גבר הוטל ויולה הול. כן, 100% יש את המוזיקה של הסטיל סמוראי. ורואים פה ניקו סמוראי. אינטרסטינג. טוב, זה הולך להיות כל מה שזה הולך להיות ספוילר. כי אני לא עומד לעשות את זה. כי וואו. אוקיי, רגע, איך קוראים לקייס במשחק הראשון? Turnabout Samurai. כן. אז Turnabout Samurai, מה שאני אומר, Turnabout Samurai נראה בעצם כמו Farewell My Turnabout. הקייסים האלה לפחות דומים, Farewell My Turnabout ו-Turnabout Samurai. זה אינטרסטינג. אבל זה הולך להיות בפרק הבא. כי... זה כבר שעתיים. כי התקלתי הרבה בטריאל ורג'ינה. אז בכל מקרה, כאן ירין נתפגש בסרטון העולם הבא של ירין, מקווה שנהנתם, וירין, אאוט. ביי חברים, מקווה שאתם נהנים.